Hello mga students, this is the third video lecture. Now, sa video lecture na ito, we will be talking about the AIS subsystems. But yes, of course, na-discuss na po natin ito previously. Meron lang akong ibibigay na konting detalye doon sa tatlong subsystem ng accounting information system, which is your general ledger, FRS, financial reporting system, your transaction processing system, and then yung management reporting system. Okay. Now, umpisahan na natin dito sa ating transaction processing system, which is yung pinaka sumusuporta doon sa day-to-day operations, sa daily business operations. Now, pagdating dito sa transaction processing system, since this is central to the overall function ng information system, ibig sabihin sa accounting information system, ito kasi yung pinakagamit. Although gamit po itong tatlo, pero in terms of their magnitude, kasi yung inaapektuhan nito ng mga transactions ay madami. Ito yung kumbaga, dominant over the three. Now, since this is central to the overall functions of the information system, ang ginagawa po nitong transaction processing system ay una, kino-convert po nito yung mga economic events into financial transactions. Please remember na sa accounting perspective, yung transactions kasi na nagmamatter sa atin ay financial in nature. So that itong mga economic events na ito na kinakapture ng transaction processing system, are financial transactions. So economic events are converted into financial transactions. Second, they are recorded, recording financial transactions in the accounting records. It may be the journal and the ledger. Of course, both po ito kasi they are processed. Pag tinignan po natin yung ating accounting cycle, yung steps natin sa accounting cycle, the recording is in the journal, regardless kung general journal yan or special journals. At pinopost natin ito, kina-classify natin ito sa kanilang mga ledger accounts. Okay? And then after that, distributing essential financial information to operations personnel to support their daily operations. So ito po ang ginagawa ng ating transaction processing system. Now, ang pinag-uusapan, pinag-uusapang economic events or mga transactions or business events sa transaction processing system ay mga pangyayari na madalas maganap or mga kaganapan na madalas mangyari. Okay? This occur frequently because in any given day, lalong-lalo na pag mga companies na nasa retail, kunwari convenience store, madaming pinaprocess na transactions yan. Maaaring small yung mga value kasi bumili ng chicheria, bumili ng chippy, bumili ng soft drinks. Pero maraming beses na nangyari yon at kasama ng iba pang mga mga snacks or iba pang mga food items. So it can happen hundreds or thousands of transactions in any given day. Depende sa nature ng operations. Maaring yung iba konti lang kasi high value item yung binibenta nila. But in any given day, yung frequency ng transactions ay madalas. Okay? Now, para maging efficient, makatipid tayo sa oras, makatipid tayo din sa gastos, pag voluminous yung mga transactions na magkakaparehas, they are grouped together. Okay? Now, they are grouped in transaction cycles. Diba, sa ating accounting process, we group the transactions of the same nature. Kaya tayo merong classifying phase. Ginugroup natin ito. Kaya tayo may mga iba't ibang mga accounts. Okay, ganun din po ito sa mga transactions. Ginugroup din sila into different transaction cycles. At under the transaction processing cycle or system, meron po tayo nitong tatlo. The revenue cycle, the expenditure cycle, and then the conversion cycle. Now, these three types of transaction cycles, uupuan po natin ito sa magkakahiwalay na mga video lectures in the coming chapters to come. Okay? Revenue cycle deals with sales of transactions, sale transactions, I mean. Expenditure cycle deals with purchases, ng mga inventories, okay, on account, okay? But meron pa po itong mga iba pang mga items na mas maiintindihan natin pag pinuntahan na natin ito. Conversion cycle deals with manufacturing process. So these three, we will deal with it separately and in details. Okay? Now, tapos na po tayo dito sa transaction processing system. Dito naman po tayo sa General Ledger Financial Reporting System. GLS or FRS. Okay? Yung bulk ng input papunta dito sa GL portion, okay? It comes from the transaction cycles, the revenue, the expenditure, and then your conversion cycles. But what is concerned, tawag nito, nauubusan ako ng Tagalog, ng English. Ang concern lamang po nitong system na ito is the summary, okay, of the transaction cycle activities. Kasi remember, General Ledger Financial Reporting System, ito yung tumutulong, ito yung system na gumagawa ng mga financial statements, So, summary transactions ang natin dito, ang important sa system na ito. And they are processed by the General Ledger system para ma-update yung mga GL accounts, okay? The General Ledger Control accounts. Of course, aside from this summary transactions, there are also other less frequent events na syempre, kagaya ng stock transactions, merger, and lawsuit settlements for which there may be no formal processing cycle in place, and in which they enter this general ledger system through alternate sources. Kasi syempre, remember, papaano ba? Kasi transaction processing, under the transaction processing system, we have the revenue cycle. O revenue, sales nga po ito. Pagdating naman doon sa expenditure cycle, meron po tayo ditong pinag-uusapan na procure to pay, purchases to payment. We have the fixed assets, we have the payroll. Tapos yung isa pa, yung conversion cycle, ito yung conversion ng ating raw materials into finished products. O papaano yung ibang transactions na hindi magfo-fall doon? Of course, it really will happen, So, yung mga yun po, it will enter your general ledger system through other alternate sources. Of course, may mga special journals kasi tayo na tinatawag, di ba? Remember na yung mga hindi pumapasok sa special journals, ang tapunan nito is yung general journal. Okay? So, ganun din po ito. Mga less frequent events, pumapasok po yan dito sa GLFRS sa pamamagitan ng ibang pamamaraan. Hindi pwede na hindi i-capture. Otherwise, may problema sa information system natin kasi hindi nakaka-capture lahat. Later on, meron tayong pag-uusapan ng mga qualities of information. Okay? Next, under still the GLFRS, yung financial reporting system naman, this measures and reports the status of financial resources and the changes in these resources. Remember, halimbawa, di ba, sa ating statement of changes in equity, movement ng ating equity from beginning up to the end at kung may changes doon, So, ito pong ating GLFRS or the Financial Reporting System in particular, nire-report po nito ano yung status ng ating financial resources. Please take note of our resources, yung ating assets, and the changes in those resources. O, kasi nga, di ba, sa ating statement of financial position, running balance yan. Unlike sa ating statement of financial performance, what happened, what transpired during the period, 1 year. Pero pag balance sheet, running period, running balance yung ating mga figures. No? This type of reporting is called non-discretionary. Bakit siya tinawag na non-discretionary? Kasi walang choice po yung organization sa information na yon. Kasi dapat yun yung ma-provide. Okay? Much of this information consists of, kagaya nga ng nabanggit natin dito, yung traditional financial statements o tax returns and other legal documents kasama din po dyan. Okay? So yan po yung additional details dito sa ating General Ledger Financial Reporting System. Now, last, etong ating management reporting system. Ang managers kasi, they require different information for various kinds of decisions. Kasi nga, di ba, magkakaiba yung pangangailangan ng mga users. Of course, pagdating sa managers, kasi sila yung internal sa organization, they require different information. Okay, na manggagaling dito sa ating system, sa ating accounting system. Ito nire-reinforce lang yung nabanggit dito sa portion na ito, ang mga typical reports na pinoproduce ng MRS. Of course, your budget, the variance reports which are already given here. Meron po tayo dito ang additional, the cost volume profit analysis or the CVP. Typical of a managerial accounting na report, and reports using current rather than historical cost data. Okay, kasi usually hindi po natin hindi historical ang ginagamit natin. Of course, ginagamit natin ito, pero when we are talking of budgets, hindi palagi historical figures yan. We are projecting the cost, Now, this type of reporting, ang tawag natin dito discretionary kasi may freedom yung ating management na manghingi ng information based sa kanilang needs. So, based on what is required by the management or kung sino man yung user na manghihingi ng financial information. At kung papaano ito gustong ipapresent ng management. Okay? So, yan po ang mga information, additional information on top dito sa tatlo na makikita po ninyo. Okay? So hanggang dito lamang po this is much shorter than the previous one, just to give some additional information on those three types. Okay? Once again, if you have any questions, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you around sa susunod na video lecture. Bye-bye!